Hello, hello, welcome back. It is Dana. We are here doing Panic, Season 1, Episode 6, Dead End. So, last episode, I do not remember what happened. Let me think for a sec. Okay, so last episode, we had Heather and Ray sort of getting flirty, making out a little bit here and there. Originally, I thought it was like not a ploy, but like a way to sort of distract her from the game or winning. But as time went on, I think he actually does like her because when they were in the house, she was basically like, yeah, we'll just have sex to get it over with. And he was like, I don't want to have sex with you that way. So then he just pieced out. But, so they're sort of getting closer. It's becoming more and more concrete that Bishop is one of the judges because somebody who I forgot found a phone in his room with like, I forget what was on it, like all the messages that they were sending out, I guess. So it's becoming pretty clear that he is one of the judges. But like the big thing that happened was the challenge for that episode was the kids all having to spend the night in this haunted house. And, you know, if you can like scare each other, you get like extra bonus points or whatever. So make a long story short, Heather and Natalie get locked in a little room, and Ray and what is the name of the guy who's dealing drugs but jumped back into the game? Whoever that guy is, I can't remember his name. That other guy lit like turned on a generator in the basement, essentially, that started a fire. And somebody padlocked Natalie and Heather in the room that they're in. So they're trapped in there and the house is on fire. The other thing that happened is little Bill overdosed in the basement. So he's dead, we think, in the basement. Heather boosts up Natalie so she can like break out the top of the room and escape. But now Natalie can't get Heather out because the door is padlocked. So she's running, trying to get help. Mostly everyone else is out. Ray realizes that Heather's still in there, so he goes back into the burning building to try to save her, but he can't find her. So he comes out, and then they call 911. Is that how it ends? Also, the girl who found Bishop's, the girl who found Bishop's phone in his room also saw the fire from the roof of his house. I don't know if that means anything specific yet. But, so as of right now, I think Heather is still trapped in the house. Yeah, okay. So, and we're about to call 911. So, that's where we left off, I think. That was a pretty quick recap for me, but I think a lot of it is because I forgot what happened. So let's jump into this episode and see where we go from here. So here we go. Panic, Season 1, Episode 6, Dead End. Let's do it. Yes. The longest... What would you even call this? Prohibit... What is this? It's the longest words ever. Alright, well, either she's dreaming or she got out. I'm guessing she got out, but she's trapped in her mind about what happened. How did she get out? Oh, she got herself out? Oh, and in that house, there were, like, clues to, like, another scavenger hunt. Where'd everyone else go? They just all left? Alright, well, she's alive. Big important stuff. And she's conscious. Where's her mother? Not that I don't think Bishop should be here, But why isn't her mother here?
I wish I was there. Hey.
Hey. I'm glad you weren't.
Yeah, and he wishes you weren't too.
Doctors say you could have died.
They always say that.
Well, don't try to get up. Is everyone else okay?
Your mom took Lily to work with her for a little bit.
Oh, alright, so she was here.
Oh my God, Heather.
Alright, so
even think.
she's okay. They're both okay.
I couldn't get to you.
Oh, Bishop must feel awful. He set that whole thing up, not the fire.
Hey, it's okay.
Except for maybe little Bill. Is he just stealing other people's flowers to bring to her?
I wasn't playing a game. Believe me, Sergeant. I could think of better ways to get myself killed.
So I guess he's fine.
You getting hurt too was not part of the plan.
Yeah.
I think we should call this off.
I already told you. The fire had nothing to do with the game.
You wouldn't have been there in the first place.
So, Mom's in on it.
So you guys think the judges will give me extra points for being the last one to leave the house?
That's what she's worried about.
Little Bill Kelly was squatting in the basement.
Mm.
Tyler found his body before the fire broke out.
Tyler.
His body.
There
That's
was a needle in his arm.
the guy who hangs out with Ray.
Cops can't be sure if it was the fire that killed him. Heather, my dad is here, and he wants to talk to you. So say that we were at a party, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, it's tradition. I guess kids have it there every year.
Come on, Heather.
Could just say,
Oh, there's another game being played.
I don't know. We all just heard. Word gets around. You don't know where it starts.
Natalie's my daughter.
Yeah.
And I want to believe that she's telling me the truth, but
You don't. Because she's not.
I'm gonna be watching y'all like a hawk.
I believe you. Alright, so now we're going to have to wait 40 minutes until the next challenge starts.
Do you remember how many people turned out for Jimmy's service?
Yeah, we had to go up to the high school, get some extra chairs.
And even then it was standing.
Everyone loved him.
Not everyone.
What do you know?
Kids been partying at the Grapeville house since we were in high school. Maybe so, but you know, we got fire, we got a game, we got a bunch of kids and a bag of bones. So you think the kids are lying about the OD?
Makes no difference if you can't prove it.
Little Bill, he mentioned Abby Clark. He made it sound like there was something that he knew that we didn't.
Well, how are you going to find that out? He's dead now.
Here is what I owe you. And then this is your 2 weeks advance. Okay? There you go. Thank you. You know, I'm really proud of you that you're starting college. A lot of the young people around here, I don't know, they seem kind of lost.
It's just a certification program.
Oh,
I mean, Longhorn. It's accounting and
accounting. I don't picture you as an accountant.
Well, neither does she, but...
Creative type. I see you. I watch you.
oh, why accounting? Well, okay, I like.
It seems safe.
I like writing stories, but I don't know, they're made up. In the real world, you kind of have to be realistic.
It's so sad.
Realistic. You know, the trouble with that is everybody's got their own idea about what realistic means. Most of those ideas. Make your own reality, kid.
Everything is made up. That's really good advice. I like this lady. Oh. I don't like when they come back to the house.
Are we poor?
Yes, you just figured this out?
Derek said that I don't have a phone because we can't afford one.
I mean, that's true. Doesn't make you any...
Don't have a phone.
Doesn't make you any less of a person, though.
He said that's why I only have one pair of sneakers and why we live in a trailer. He said we were trailer trash.
Well, that's not true. Well, you are not. Maybe your mom is, but you're not.
He sounds like trash. Money doesn't make you who you are. Okay? You either are a garbage person or you're not.
Oh my gosh. That was such a good little... I really like that. Good job, Heather.
I finally tracked down Cole Moore.
He's the player that had enough points to go against Jimmy.
That's right. Did you get the name of his replacement?
Girl named Shay O'Reilly. I tracked her down. She's a stripper in Trinity Falls. I'm gonna get over there to question her. Cole admitted that he dropped out of the game because he got a payout.
Really?
Yeah. From who?
Don't know yet.
Luke Hall.
Oh, I guess we do know.
Who called, man?
That's Ray Hall's brother?
Hey, bro, what's up?
Hey,
They bring you for
Maybe?
this time, have a few beers, man. I'll get you for drunk.
registering for the demo derby. Yeah, popped in to say to my cousin, he's a clerk here.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
What are the odds you could lose my charges down there?
Any chance you a gambling man?
Natalie, if they call off the game, we're fucked.
And you're always surprised.
You want to keep playing? Well, I don't want to stay in Carp. You know, I want to apply to real college.
Don't worry, this will
And
make a
a
great
roommate.
admissions essay.
From a different... Don't need Panic to go to college. No, you don't need Panic to go to college. I'm poor, remember?
You know, she gave such a good little speech to Lily. And then... But at least she knows she's not a bad person.
He's gonna need to arrest someone for Blue Bill's death. Cortez has got it in his head you might be mixed up in all this Panic stuff. Of course, I told him you would never embarrass me like that.
So
I
here's...
think I've worked that, but not everything's about you. You're trying to be cute, which is
I
fine.
mean... No? But my... What the fuck?
Get it together. Those are eyes, son. Watching for us to mess up. You understand?
Do you know what you just did was messed up? But, so here's my question though. Why would either Natalie or Bishop play? They both have enough money to get out and do what they want to do. Why are they playing?
Hey, what you doing here?
John said you hadn't been in for the past few days, so I thought I'd see how you're feeling. And, are these yours?
Some of them, yeah. Some of them are my dad's.
He must be proud.
That was my...
Not really.
Was he mad?
He was drunk.
Oh.
I don't know, he came back a few months later after that. And he hung himself. That's...
Shouldn't have said anything.
No, you were fine. You were fine. That was...
That's awful.
She likes you. For real. Let her try to comfort you. I really didn't think he was going to be into this. But I don't think they have a ton of chemistry. Yeah, they don't really have a lot of chemistry, I don't think. Alright, so she gave Heather shit for being with Ray. Is the same gonna happen here? I think they like Bishop just fine. I don't think he's an asshole like Ray is. Is she back out on this boat with him, though? No, I think he's alone. He does like her, though.
You really gonna wear that to the derby?
Are you really gonna wear only that anywhere?
Why? I don't look good.
What is it? What'd you find?
Hey, Mom, what's this?
Your mom is involved?
This,
That
this
can't be
paper.
right. It's gotta be the boyfriend, right?
Oh, that's Bo's.
Yeah.
It's his predictions for the championship series. He likes to play the spread. I think a guy who spends 4 hours a day running odds can figure out where he spends all his cash.
Alright, so I did not realize that her bow was the same bow that we just saw at the police station. I did not put that together.
What are you gonna do if you win?
If we win, you mean? I don't know. Haven't really thought about it. What about you? What are you gonna...
It started off as a game. make believe.
You want to go find her?
Thinking she was a great actress, thinking she was a good mother.
No one has a good life in this show.
If I could move to California and become the actress we pretended she was gonna be, then it won't be a story anymore.
Sort of get that.
I don't have to tell you about stories, do I? What do you mean? Her accident wasn't an accident, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Well, there wasn't a reason for it.
Well, I mean, technically, yes, true.
I'd be late.
I wonder if
See you later.
Dana told her that, or she's just figured it out. I would not want to stay in someone else's bed when they're like, I gotta go. Like, I'd be like, yeah, me too. I'm not gonna stay in your house without you. Oh! That noise hurts. I can't believe nobody saw that. Alright, I don't know what you're supposed to do at a derby. You just drive around and crash into people? It's like bumper cars, but with real cars? And everybody comes... Oh, last car still running is the winner.
You said, the game always goes on.
And you...
But the game feels different.
Like, the whole town comes to watch
It's not just the
this?
cops, it's like it's not a game. Yeah.
Do you remember the list that I got at Scrollops? I don't think it's a list of the players. I think it's a list of odds. What do you mean? I think someone is betting on Panic.
I mean... yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Especially if somebody was taking a payout. He's having a lot of fun.
I think Dodge is 12 and Ray is 14. Oh, it's gonna be drive straight into a wall. I told Dodge I'd buy him Sonic if he won.
Number 31 is on the go.
What? Thank you.
I know!
I swear it was a tactic at first. And then, I just wanted him to trust me, but he's lonely, I think.
Yeah, I think so
He's lonely
too.
right now.
Bishop has other friends? Oh, those are people who are also playing Panic.
Bishop's here.
So, okay, so we've obviously got Ray and Dodge. And it's going to be those two, I'm sure, who have to battle it out to the finish. Yeah. Uh-oh, he's stuck. Well, how does he know he's done? Maybe your car still moves. I guess not. What does he get as the winner? Adoration? Anything else?
Good show out there.
Sorry about my brother. Slippery little shit, isn't he?
Hey, well,
There's always joust, right? What?
You heard him.
You know, Ray's always talking shit about you. Must mean he's scared that you're gonna win. No reason to be scared. I am gonna win.
How many cars do they have?
See you around, cowboy.
And how do you sign up for this? Do you have to bring your own car? How do they have money for this?
Can you tell me what happened with Jimmy at the Russian roulette game? It wasn't supposed to be real, you know. What wasn't? It was supposed to be one of those training pistols. They don't shoot nothing but air. You don't do that. Jimmy. He was one of the judges last year.
Judges are allowed to play.
That was my
So
question.
long as they don't go all the way.
I did not realize.
You were in the second.
It was supposed to stop. Jimmy and I decided after Abby died that we weren't going to pick our replacements and we weren't going to set up for another game. I should pay for all of this. It was supposed to be me. I was supposed to go first. But Jimmy said that he wanted to get it over with. He wanted to be sure to go before Hunt.
Hunt, Kenny was playing? He was.
We could have skipped the challenge completely. Jimmy and I were only there to lose.
So,
Jimmy just...
what happened? How did it turn out that way? So how did we even end up here this year? Alright, it's about time to see a sign.
She's like a creepy cornhole prodigy. You shut up. She wants B12 frat guys a lot.
Alright, so who picked Bishop to be a judge then? If the judges from last year decided they weren't going to pick anyone. How did this end up here?
I was working at the sheriff's station yesterday. And I heard Cortez say he was snooping around your room the night of the fire.
Her dad let him in. And I heard him say that he gave him your phone records too. They're trying to place you at the granary in the Grable house so they can get a search warrant and do the whole thing proper. They'll open up the vault for you and make sure there's nothing to hide.
She's the other judge?
So, pay attention to the 7-digit number, okay? The final 4 are what matter tonight. But for now, they're beside the points. Tell Heather.
I can give Heather a ticket. Thanks.
Okay. So we've gotten
Final four will
Our
matter
next
tonight, but they're beside
clue.
the point.
Tonight's challenge will decide the final 4. The first 3 numbers are the points we have. 275. You got 100 points?
I solved the riddle, remember?
Oh yeah.
Heather's at 270. You're in the lead.
Well, how do you know everyone else there?
Exit 12, I-45, 1 a.m.
Well, how do you know
This
that
is the next challenge.
everyone else isn't higher than 275?
What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about getting back to the panic. I don't care about this.
Are you ever afraid of what you want? Because you'll be disappointed if you can't have it.
Yes. I have been there many times in my life. I think it's a universal feeling.
Do you remember that day I came over to your house and Leela was there?
Mm-hmm.
And I, malfunctioned?
Listen, Heather,
It's because I was jealous.
Wow, this takes some guts right here.
Her and
She just came right out with it.
you guys.
I was jealous too.
Of what?
Of you and Ray. I saw you in the parking lot the night of the Players' Ball.
Oh.
I couldn't. Leela and Aunt Kenny have been together for a year. They keep it a secret because her parents are so strict. My dad owns. I wanted you to know it wasn't what it looked like.
He did want... Yeah.
But then you said you didn't care.
She cared. How did you not believe...
And that she never thought of me like that.
You should have known better. Well, I mean, you're 16 or whatever. 17, 18, you just graduated.
All the time.
Oh. Now it's his turn to be jealous.
Heather!
Oh.
Cricket, I've been looking everywhere for you. It's my sister. It's about Lily.
What?
Something happened with Mom, but she won't say what.
Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay? I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to, what, little bug? Those cigarettes. I didn't know. I thought they were Mom's, so I threw them away and both screamed at me.
Oh. Oh. I mean, not that that's okay, but I really thought it was going to be so much worse than that. Or maybe it was. Oh, it is.
Hey.
I want to be mad, and I am mad, but
You know where Lily is.
addiction is a hell of a thing.
Just close that. Put it back. Baby, just put it back, okay? And mommy's gonna talk to you about this in the morning, all right? We're gonna just put it back.
What does she think? She's 5?
It's okay. It's okay. Everything's all right, Bo. Everything. You want your stuff?
Put it back.
Do you want your fucking stuff? Huh?
Heather.
Fucking take it.
All right, I mean, at least she's sticking up for her daughter, which I did not think was going to happen.
You leave her alone.
What is wrong with you?
You just tried to kill my daughter! What do you mean, what the fuck is wrong with me? Now, I have no idea if this is because you... Oh, no, it isn't. It is because she was trying to keep her safe, not because she was mad. Alright. Holy fuck.
Are you fucking serious?
You just discovered this now?
Doesn't look good.
Where have you
I
been?
could fix that for you, Chief.
Is that right? Yeah. Well, I'm always looking for a deal.
Lily? Hey, Lily! Hey, we gotta go, come on.
Heather, come on, pick up.
Natalie?
It's time. Can't wait for her any longer.
I mean, her life is a little bit more complicated right now. What are you waiting for? So is she a judge too? I'm not sure. And I also don't really understand why he is so adamant's the wrong word, but I'm not sure why he's decided to be a judge at all.
See me?
Be careful. You're very stressed out right now. Drive carefully.
Just give me okay?
Heather's never let you down so far. Oh, but she's got immunity from one of the challenges, so she can just peace out of this. I forgot. Don't... Oh, this is it? God damn it. Well, they shouldn't do that. Like I said earlier, they're gonna, like, make me wait 40 minutes and then tell me what the challenge is. And the episode ended as the challenge started. Like, ugh. But I will say that this episode, I think, was better than all of the other ones. This one was my favorite one so far. Because a lot of the ancillary things before where I was like, okay, I know this is just to try to endear us to these characters, they felt like real things this time. It didn't just feel like stuff they were throwing at me and hoping it worked. Like, obviously Heather and Lily have a terrible time, and, like, we didn't need extra stuff happening to make us care about them, but they did it, and it worked. Even though I already cared quite a bit about them, I care even more now. And I also think I care a little bit more about the mother, because I feel like in those instances, it's very likely for the mother, especially if she's high, to side with the boyfriend against the children. But she very much was like, no, I'm gonna try the best I can to protect my daughter. And I also think that at the end, when she told her to get out, I'm almost certain it was because she wanted to protect her and get her away from Bo, not because she was like, Bo can stay and you can go. Obviously, I could be wrong, but it feels like I'm not in that instance. My biggest, questions right now are, is that other girl who hangs out with Bishop the second judge? How did we get judges now? If the judges played last year, are there judges who are playing now, still in the running? Because they said they could play, but they couldn't win. So, are any of the people who are playing right now judges? Also, why is Bishop a judge at all? I mean, his father seems to be completely well off. I don't think he needs the money. He's going to college. He already has a plan mapped out. And I don't know. I wonder if it's because this is something his father wouldn't want him to do, and that's why he's doing it. I honestly don't know. But I think that's probably the most likely option right now. It doesn't seem like he and his father get along very well. So I wonder if that's it. Not sure. Also, what else happened this episode? Natalie and Dodge sort of got together. I mean, they sort of got together. I know that Natalie is definitely into this, right? But I don't know for sure if Dodge is. And they also didn't really have, at least to me, they didn't have good physical chemistry. Afterwards, when they were lying in bed chit-chatting, their chemistry seemed fine. But physically together, they didn't seem to have great chemistry. But I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe that's because he was reluctant because he doesn't really want this, but maybe he's using her to further himself in the game. I don't know. There are so many unanswered questions right now. And my other unanswered question is, who's going to go down for Little Bill? They're making it very obvious that somebody has to, and none of the kids are admitting to the fact that there is any kind of panic happening. And when Heather told Natalie's father, hey, it's just tradition, we all party here, he was like, don't BS me. And then later on, they're like, well, they've been partying at this place since we were kids. So I don't know if that was an actual truth or she just got away with it. But they don't seem to have any real leads, but somebody's got to go down for it. And I wonder if it'll be like Ray or Bo or somebody who's already, or not Bo, what is the name of Ray's brother? I don't know. One of them, because they've already sort of got it's easy to take them down because they're not good people, so to speak. I don't know. There are so many questions, though. What else? I also really like Heather's boss. I am trying to decide if I should spoil things from the book. I'm deciding not to. I'll talk about it at the end if it doesn't end up happening. So I'm going to put that on the back burner for right now, what I was going to say. But I do very much like her boss. I like that she seems very maternal towards Heather, and Heather desperately needs a mother figure because her mother is not a maternal figure, and Heather doesn't have a mother. But that leads me to thinking about Dodge's mother, who I just naturally assumed was not in on this plan of his. I don't know why I thought that, but I definitely did. But she definitely is on this plan, is in on the plan, and it seemed like she was pro it until now, maybe, or maybe not pro it, but she was less adamant that he withdraw prior than she is now, which I understand. Her daughter has already been paralyzed, and now her son is trapped in a burning building. Like, that's not, I'm sure, what she signed up for as a mother. So I don't know what's going to happen with that going forward, but I do think it's interesting. Did I get it all in? Do I have any other comments? I think that's probably it, with the exception of Heather and Bishop did not get together, but they got very close, but then she had to leave because of what was going on with Lily. And while that was happening, Ray was watching and definitely was jealous. So something will come from that, but I don't know what yet. So I think that's it. Hopefully you had a good time. I certainly did. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!